Welcome back, everybody.
Yeah, it's been a while. 2 weeks
Since we went live.
since we went live. I
And?
missed it last week.
Huh?
See, I missed doing it last week.
Yeah, I just wasn't
Kinda
feeling
different.
it. I working my ass off at work.
Yeah, it's got to be tough to do this on Thursday nights.
Well, it's
You know.
always been tough.
Yeah, but I
I'm
mean,
getting
seems like,
older.
like you're getting, you're getting more tired on these Thursdays.
Yeah, that's what happens.
Yes,
Yeah.
it does. And it
Responsibility is a heavy responsibility.
That's right. It gets worse too as you get older. So you got that to look forward to.
Hey, tomorrow I'll be even older.
Yep. Deeper in debt.
So at work, I've been starting to take a break in the other break room. Shelby and I can't stand this fucking few people in there. They talk like their opinion matters, and like everybody needs to hear it.
Yeah.
And some of the shit they say is just like, holy shit, I really don't care. Just
Oh,
Let
and
me-
are they the kind that they're expecting you to interact
yeah,
with them?
and I sit there
Tell
like
them how smart they are.
I'm like, God damn it. I can't handle it. So we've been sitting in the other break room taking lunch. Today a guy came up to me and say, hey, so you done with the break room? I'm like, fuck yeah, for now. He said, well, what's up? I'm like, dude, I feel like I'm 10% dumber every time I leave that fucking place.
You can always, I used to just lean over and tell them something like, my feet smell like specific kind of cheese. Then they kind of look at you.
Well,
If you say enough stupid shit, they'll end up
and
leaving
then
you
they'll,
alone.
well, I'm not that person to say a bunch of stupid shit. That's them. That's why I left, because I don't say a bunch of stupid shit. And then I just said, I just need to lay low for a while and, just be with myself.
There you go.
He goes, well, you're a strange goose or a silly goose. And I said, well, yeah, quack, quack.
Quack, quack. Geese don't go quack, quack,
Yeah, I'm not a goose.
Yep.
So that's how my week's been going, and I'm fucking tired as fuck.
I'll bet. Well, enjoy your drink. You can drink.
I got a
drink
few.
yours for me, too.
Well, whatever, wussy.
Yeah. Well,
Wussy pants.
that's me, wussy. So what else is new? Anything?
Oh, we got a new mascot
Oh, that's right.
out there in podcast land. If you want to check him out, his name is Clyde.
Yeah. He's a cutie, too.
He's a camel spider, but my supervisor informed me today that he's more of a sun spider, which is the same fucking thing. We found him at work. There's been a few of them at work up here in North Dakota.
They coming from Texas, you
They're
think?
coming from somewhere.
Well, you
And
guys-
I'm going to grow him. I'm going to see how big I can get this motherfucker.
Oh,
So, yeah, that's him. That's Clyde.
how long do they live, do you know?
A year.
A year? Well, see, he'll be around for the barbecue next year.
Maybe he'll be a part of the barbecue.
Get him big enough. on the
Wife
smoker.
says geese honk. Yeah, that's why I said I'm a duck. I'm
Yeah.
not a goose. I'm an odd duck. Maybe she. How those headphones working for you? A lot better.
They're a little different, yeah, but at least they don't make my ears sweat. I know. Yeah. I am an odd duck. My ears sweat, my eye sweats.
And the niece saw the spider and she thought she was cute. Lily thought it was cute, so that's cool.
Can you tell the difference between a male and a female?
Males are smaller.
Okay.
Females are bigger.
That's
So-
usually the way for spiders, I guess.
We'll see how big. I mean, they can get up to 6 inches long.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Depending on their diet. They say feed them a different insect every other day. And as a treat, you can give them a mouse.
A mouse. Jesus. Well, I'm going to town tomorrow. I can pick up some mealworms.
I think he might be a little small yet for those.
Cut them up.
Or the mealworm would make a meal out of him because those fuckers eat everything.
Yeah, they're pretty safe.
No. I don't know. So what the hell you been up to?
Just, same
Losing
old
weight,
shit.
bitching?
I ain't, but that's just it. I've been bitching, but I ain't been losing any weight yet.
Why not?
Well, it's not easy being sleazy.
Being greasy.
Being greasy, that's right. Speaking of greasy, boy, your little boy stinks when he shits.
Well, I'm sure you
man.
do too.
Yeah.
I'm sure you do too.
Yeah, I do, pretty much. Yeah.
Well, that's if it didn't smell, then we'd probably have to worry about something.
I guess. You know, I've been eating tons of like Brussels sprouts and broccoli. That'll wake you up in the morning. Good thing
That's why you're single.
Yep, it's a good thing I don't have a roommate or a wife or anything. I wouldn't for long. And I don't have a fan in my bathroom. So that's even the cat won't even come in there. And that's where the cat box is.
Oh, man, I bet that smells fucking ripe.
Pretty bad in the morning anyway. Cat box don't really stink. I keep it cleaned up, and I got it stuck in a hole. So yeah, well, yeah, it's way back in this like.
So you don't have to deal
cabinet.
with it.
No, I change it like every 4 or 5 days.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
But it's got a lid on it, and it's all enclosed. It don't stink too bad.
Okay.
So I got a Florida story.
Do you?
Yeah,
Florida man.
Florida man.
Florida man.
Florida couple now. So this is a combination Florida man and poor guy story.
Oh, we got a poor guy.
Yeah. Bullet lodges in Florida man's testicle after wife shoots him for having an affair.
How thick are these testicles?
I don't know.
Or how shitty is that gun?
I'm thinking that the gun's probably pretty shitty. Florida man was left with a bullet stuck in his testicle
in his testicle.
Yeah. Well, remember we had one not too long ago where somebody got shot in the head.
Well,
and the bullet
you've got fucking bones in your head.
Well,
testicles are just meaty, fucking sensitive little.
Maybe it was a fake testicle, a silicone testicle. They're out there.
Yeah.
Yeah. A Florida man was left with a bullet stuck in his testicle after his wife allegedly shot him during a recent confrontation over a purported affair.
Wife says she must have shitty aim.
Yeah.
I'm thinking that's pretty good aim if you can hit him in the fucking gonads.
Well, that's where she was aiming. According to the Brevard County Sheriff's Office, 60-year-old Victoria Reed forced her husband to sit on the couch while she threatened to maim him, kill him, and give him post-traumatic stress disorder.
Well, I bet you he's got some PTSD.
To punish him for supposedly cheating on her. The bullet she eventually fired struck him in the knee before traveling up his leg and lodging in his testicle.
Okay, it's one of them magic bullet scenarios.
Yeah. And that's as far as that fucking story goes. Reed was arrested Wednesday on charges of aggravated battery with a deadly weapon and aggravated assault. Her husband's condition is not known. Yeah, I could say he's in serious fucking pain.
Well, okay, he was sitting on the couch.
Yeah.
She shot him in the knee, traveled up his leg.
Yep.
And then probably hit his pelvis, ricocheted, and went into his nutsack.
God, it's lucky he didn't hit that femoral artery,
Well, I don't know. After getting shot in the nuts, I'm pretty sure I'd rather take the femoral artery.
Just bleed out and die.
Say get it over with.
Yeah, he's still got one nut, though. I mean, he's 64. Is
this Johnny One Nut?
Yeah, Johnny One Nut, man. Let's see. She's 60. I guess it doesn't say how old he is. I'm going to assume that he's her age or a little older.
Oof.
Yeah.
Tough break, buddy.
Better him than me.
Florida man arrested after choking woman who set his clothes on fire, beat his car with a frying pan. Where the fuck did this story come from? Pensacola man is behind bars for domestic violence charge after allegedly choking and beating a woman, according to the sheriff's office. Henry Lee, 46, was charged with 2 counts of battery, obstruction of justice, damaging property. Deputy said August 4th they responded to an unknown disturbance where they saw a car off to the side of the road and hit some trees and bushes. Okay. Speaking with the victim, she said she was on the phone with the woman who said she was pregnant by this guy. After bringing the conversation up to Salter, she said that she got into an argument. While on the phone again with the pregnant woman, while in Salter's car, the victim said Salter told her to hang up the phone, attempting to take it from her. Then, that is when Salter reached around the back of her neck and choked her with his right arm, and she bit him twice on the side of. Wow, this story makes no fucking sense.
Yeah, no, they were sitting in the car arguing. She was talking to somebody on the phone. He said, "Hang up the fucking phone." She said no, so he reached over around and started choking her with his arm.
Okay,
right. So and then, while on the phone again with the pregnant woman, while that told her, "Yeah, get off phone," she bit him, and then he hit her twice on the side of the head. According
where
to
does
the
the
victim.
frying pan come into play?
Well, we got to read the rest of the story. Obviously, they had a long and drawn-out fight.
Okay.
According to the victim, she tried to call 911, but the settler threw her phone out of the window due to being on probation and not wanting to get into more trouble with law enforcement.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah. He then stated, "Bitch, we're both going to die," and then swerved off the road and ran the vehicle in the trees and bushes. The victim said Salter got out of the vehicle and ran southbound on Matthew Lane and cut in the first yard heading eastbound on Mission Road.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't say anything about the fucking frying pan.
Well, you got to keep reading.
Well, it's not there.
Deputies said they made contact with Salter's neighbor, who said earlier they saw the victim yelling at an unknown woman, then saw the victim damaging Salter's vehicle with a cinder block, frying pan, and several other items. The witness said that he and his wife also observed the victim setting Salter's clothes on fire in the front yard.
Okay.
Well, I'd crash a fucking car too.
Yeah.
So it was just a fucking big old domestic that got out of hand.
Big old domestic, yeah.
Fuck.
Got a good headline, though.
I guess. Okay, so we had, our senior strippers.
Oh, yeah.
It's not what you think, people. This is a nursing home hires a stripper to entertain seniors in wheelchairs. Before we get into the story, I'm going to show you the video.
Yeah.
So
it's pretty sweet.
Look at that. One guy's clapping. Everybody's eyes right.
Yep.
Oh, look at that. That's kind of cool. That's the only strip tease where the stripper actually encourages you to touch them.
Oh, I've been to some bachelor parties.
Well, that's bachelor party. Those are private parties.
Yeah. Well, I'm thinking this is probably considered a private affair.
I mean, that music wasn't. Where was this?
Taiwan.
Yeah, I was gonna say this.
Yeah.
This would never happen in the U.S.
Well, they would never let the video get out if it did.
I'm pretty sure it'll be taken down momentarily.
Yeah,
but it'll always be here on Happy Hour.
Yeah, it'll always be here on Happy Hour News Team, and it's only on YouTube in about 4,000 iterations, so it's out there forever. Well, I wanted to get some good video of it, at least for the website.
Was it the same video?
Of different, same
different
video,
angles?
but different kinds of takes on it. A lot of them they had like spots over faces and stuff.
Oh,
because YouTube's got a pretty stiff policy now of.
So did that guy in the wheelchair.
For surprise, he didn't get a stroke.
He had a stiff policy too.
Yeah, he had a stiff policy.
So we'll read the story.
So a nursing home was obliged to issue an apology for hiring a stripper to perform for elderly people in wheelchairs.
An apology?
Yeah.
Why would you apologize for something like that?
They apologize to the public.
The public was, I wonder who filmed it. None of them fucking residents have cell phones.
They might, just because they're old. I mean, they're veterans.
In Taiwan?
Yeah.
I thought they were all dead. Didn't we kill them all?
No, Taiwan is on our side.
Oh. Well, if it was one of those guys, you'd be a lot more shaky, I'm thinking.
Well, it doesn't matter. It got out.
It did.
So
what else got out?
Here we go with these fucking lip words.
Did her boobs come out?
The Toyuan Veterans Home, a government-run facility for retired soldiers in Taiwan, compensated the adult performer for a sensual performance to commemorate the Mid-Autumn Festival. This is a significant celebration of the rice and wheat harvest of the season in Chinese culture. The audience member recorded the obscene performance.
It wasn't obscene. There was nothing obscene about that.
Which happened last Thursday. This is before it was uploaded to social media and instantly went viral.
Well, you think?
Do you think? Yeah.
You know, it would have probably went more viral if she would have popped her boobs out.
The sexy video depicts the masked exotic singer giving an old man a lap dance. The stripper also presses her breasts into his face while wearing lace lingerie.
Wow.
Yeah, judging from the video, the man doesn't seem to care. The video shows him gripping the woman's breasts as she rides her body with joy. Other nursing home patients appear to enjoy the obscene performance as they eagerly clapped along. After receiving criticism, the elderly care home issued a statement indicating that the event's goal was to amuse and please the residents. We sincerely regret the offense that was committed.
Oh, bullshit.
Yeah, they had a good time.
Hell yeah, they did. Those seniors are going to remember that for the next 15 to 20 minutes.
It's me like there's a couple of them. Oh, no, that's a split view. Okay. Same gal.
Yeah.
Spokesman for the elderly facility noted that the COVID outbreak had forced a nursing home to cancel Mid-Autumn Festival celebrations the previous 2 years.
So let's bring a stripper in.
Yeah. So they scheduled the stripper to put on a show to cheer up the locals. They did admit, though, that the erotic dancer's antics were very exuberant and fiery. They promised to be more careful going forward.
Well, no
video cameras.
They're probably going to hire a male stripper for the ladies in.
I know this is a veterans home. I imagine there probably aren't any ladies.
Why not?
Well, I would say because of the age of these guys in here. It's probably at a time when they didn't have women.
I wonder if the whole nursing home staff was men, because I guarantee no lady was like, hey, let's hire some strippers for these guys.
Yeah, you never know.
Or maybe because they're probably tired of getting grab-assed.
Or they might have been strippers on their time off.
Yeah, that lady probably worked there.
Yeah.
Says and volunteered. I bet she was really pissed so nobody could throw dollars.
Yeah.
She left her like, what, no tip?
Yeah, Chinese wangs.
Wangs.
In Asian culture, one of the most significant festivals is the Mid-Autumn Festival in China. The occasion is marked by family gatherings, harvest Thanksgivings, and good luck prayers.
Langang says, seems like a fair trade.
Yeah.
I would, if I was in a nursing home, I hope, one day it's progressed long enough that we get something like that around here.
Well, I mean, your wife will probably live longer than you.
Oh, thanks.
So there's that.
There's that to go for. I look forward to. Speaking of boobies, we did a little experiment, and I posted a video of that chick with the lopsided tits.
Yeah, the great big giant ones.
Yeah. And it seems like you sick fucks out there would rather see monkeys use sex toys than hear about a girl with lopsided tits.
Yep, with gigantic lopsided tits.
Monkeys with sex toys has got 100 views so far.
And it was obviously it was the thumbnail.
No.
Yeah, it was the thumbnail because why else would they click on it? I mean, there's the little monkey getting ready to shove his finger up the big monkey's ass.
Well,
now you tell me you wouldn't click on that.
No, you read the title. Monkeys use sex toys.
You look at the thumbnail and you go, wow, that monkey's going to shove his finger up that other monkey's ass.
Thumbnail of the fucking girl with big tits got nothing. We got 5 views on it.
Well, if you had a picture of a monkey getting ready to shove his finger up her ass, I'll bet you would get clicks.
Well, maybe you should email her and see if we can get her to do that.
I don't know. What do the viewers think? Why do you guys think that it didn't get as many clicks? I think it was the thumbnail.
I don't know.
I don't too.
So you sick fucks out there just want to see monkeys with sex toys.
Yep.
So we got that going for us.
So what do you want to do next?
I don't know. You got control.
I
I'm
got
getting
control.
drunk. I'm getting drunk and I'm tired, so I'm just gonna say whatever I want.
Well, let's get away from Florida for a second.
I wish we could.
Yeah.
You know what?
Mayer, they're
You know,
they're
I
coming
was,
out with a new product.
Yeah,
ahead.
fuck Oscar Mayer. I'm part of this first responders GovX thingy. They sent me an email that all first responders get a free cruise
Oh yeah.
on a fucking like Margaritaville
Oh yeah. Like
Cruise.
a boat cruise.
boat cruise out to the
Yeah.
Bahamas.
Oh yeah.
So I'm like, fuck yeah. I'll take a goddamn boat cruise. So I asked the wife, you mind if I go take a boat cruise?
Oh, this isn't for the family. This is just for you.
No. Well, I'm free. We'd have to pay for her.
Oh, okay.
So she said, okay, but you got to take me with. So we planned a honeymoon. So I'm here clickety-clicking, checking out things. I'm like, oh, fuck, it's only going to cost us like $800. Go take this cruise
Yeah.
for 3 days or 2 nights.
Well, you got to
3
pay
days.
for your airfare too, right?
You know how much that was to
Yeah,
fly to
that's-
fucking
yeah.
Florida?
Yeah, that's junk right there.
$3,000 for the both of us.
Yeah, for round trip tickets.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
And then that doesn't include the fucking hotel that we need to stay in.
At least one night.
well, 2
Probably
nights.
2 nights. Yeah, leaving and coming back.
and coming back, which is $800 a person.
Yeah. Jesus.
I'm like,
Yeah, see, they can offer these. The state can offer these trips like that because nobody can afford. They're in.
well, if I fucking lived in Florida, I could. But
Yeah.
then, would it be such a treat to see the ocean if I already lived in Florida?
so this is for first responders nationwide.
yeah,
Oh, okay. I thought it
teachers
was just
and
in
police
North Dakota.
officers. Yeah.
They should do something different, like something in Colorado, like you
Yeah,
know,
come to Colorado, smoke some weed.
or something, a visit to the Grand Canyon, or
Well, this was, go to the fucking Bahamas. I'm like, fuck yeah. I've never been on the fucking.
you get a free trip. It's only going to cost you $12,000.
If you can get here,
If you can
we'll
get here,
boat
yeah.
you there for free.
Yeah, you see old shanty pants sitting on the side of the road with somehow
Well, then I was kind of
a
wondering.
little sign that says Bahamas.
I was wondering, well, what would it take to drive there? I mean, that
Well, it's-
wouldn't be no fucking $3,000.
It's probably got to be close to 3,000 miles from here, right?
Yeah, but it's not going to be no $3,000.
No,
No,
but it's going to take you a
couple
couple
days.
days. Yeah.
Yeah, which is money.
Money. Yeah.
Yeah.
A couple days there, a couple days back,
So
and then
we
how
were-
many days on a cruise?
3 days, 2 nights.
3 days. So you're looking at a solid 7-day trip.
So I was, getting everything all lined up, and I'm like, baby, I don't think we can afford this. Maybe I should just go by myself. So I just X'd out everything and fucking,
Yeah.
said, fuck it.
And then the lead balloon crash.
Gary says, fly Allegiant and drive the rest of the way. Well, the thing is, I had a voucher or a credit for when I was supposed to fly to Pennsylvania,
Yeah.
but it's only for Delta Airlines.
So you could Delta to like Atlanta.
Well, then I'd have to do a whole bunch of flip flopping but no, they had Delta all the way there, but they're the most expensive flight. American Airlines, I could have got there, but that was like half as much.
How much credit have you got for?
$760
Yeah.
that I got to use by March, I think.
You no refund?
No, airlines don't do refunds. They give you credits.
To.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
They used to be able to fill your tank for 25 cents a gallon.
Yeah, well, and you used to be able to buy a plane ticket and go, and then if you couldn't get on your flight, they had to give you money.
Yeah.
They don't do that anymore.
Things ain't like they used to be.
Ain't like they used to be. Not in my day. So Oscar Mayer has a new product out.
Yeah, fuck Oscar Mayer. This is a stupid fucking product.
I agree. What do we talk about? Stupid fucking products.
The guys at Gig wouldn't even touch this with
Yeah, I'm telling you.
a
Yeah,
10-foot pole.
it's a cold dog, a hot dog flavored popsicle. Yeah, imagine that.
And you're lucky I'm not drunker. I would puke all over the place again. Hot dogs are pretty fucking nasty to begin with. Who the hell would just want to suck on one just to get the flavor?
Well, I mean, it's a cold dog being sold for $2 at frozen desserts company Pop Bar located
Are they just
in New York
taking
City. Some call it stupid, many call it genius, introducing the Oscar Mayer Cold Dog, a hot dog flavored frozen pop, now available at Poplar in Long
They just
Beach,
shove a
Atlantic,
stick in
New
it and
Orleans.
freeze it so you can suck on a. You know
Yeah,
what? Which
I'm
lady?
not eating
Which
one.
lady thought of this?
Yeah. Oscar Mayer said the cold dog comes from its stupid or genius social media campaign. Thousands of hot dog fans said the hot dog flavored popsicle was genius, prompting the Kraft Heinz subsidiary to collaborate with Pop Bar to make the product a reality.
Candy says it's basically a salty popsicle.
It's probably just a fucking frozen hot dog.
Welcome back, Candy. Did you get your shirt yet? We need pictures.
Yep. This isn't the first hot dog flavored cold treat Oscar Mayer has debuted. In 2019, the company unveiled an ice cream sandwich with spicy Dijon gelato and hot dog sweet cream between cookie bun.
How is that? How is that an ice cream sandwich?
Well, it's spicy. Well, gelato is a type of ice cream, and hot dog sweet cream, which is probably
Oh, Carrie says frozen hot dog juice. Oh, Limp Bizkit had a album, Chocolate Starfish, in the hot dog flavored water. That album sucked. I'm pretty sure this fucking item sucks too.
Frank Zappa had what called burnt weenie sandwiches.
Those are probably a little bit more enticing than
Actually,
hot
I don't
dog.
mind a nice burnt weenie sandwich.
Burnt. You like weenies?
I like hot dogs.
You like the Freddy Cougar dicks?
No. Oh, and in case I just got to put this out there.
He doesn't
last
wonder
week
what
we
it
did
looks like.
we did a story about got some people getting caught exporting donkey dicks out of some place in Africa. Go to our website and click on last week's link, and scroll down and check out the second video.
Don't do it.
Yeah, about the donkey dicks. It's worth it. Trust me, it's worth it. Carrie almost puked. Shanny turned a different color too when he saw.
And how many times have you watched it?
Over and over again. I got it on a fucking loop, man.
Exactly. So would you eat a frozen hot dog? Would you suck on a
I
frozen
wouldn't
wiener?
suck on a frozen wiener.
What would
no.
you do with it?
I wouldn't do anything with a frozen one. I'd throw it in the microwave and cook it.
No, one of these, a wiener sickle.
Oh, fuck that. I ain't got no interest in that shit. I just thought it was an interesting story.
You're attracted to those wieners, aren't you?
Yeah, well, I like a nice hot dog.
That's not a hot dog, though. It's a frozen.
Yeah, well, I ain't interested in that. But I do like hot dogs. I don't like Oscar Mayer.
Oh,
But,
Candy got her shirt. She'll get
nice.
picked soon.
Cool.
All right. Awesome. Probably shouldn't have showed all that, but she's been busy.
Yeah. Let's see. Woman falls into a massive sinkhole at a car dealership.
We'll get to that later. Let's
Okay.
do an ad.
All right.
You
You got for us this week.
I don't
In
know.
1967, 107 countries signed a treaty promising that the vastness of outer space would forever be free of nuclear weapons. Immediately, this became a huge problem. What is a global superpower to do? How is an overreaching, warlike, global, power-hungry group of war profiteers supposed to make a living with these kinds of restrictions? GIG Industry is proud to present to you God's Rods, a next-generation kinetic impact weapon for the 21st century. Imagine 34 feet of 9-inch solid tungsten dropped from orbit in whatever poor-suspecting shithole you desire. All the destructive power of a thermonuclear warhead without the radioactive side effects. Just set the coordinates and let gravity take over. Order yours today and we'll include our patented 100 God Rod magazines so you can hit multiple targets with one launch.
God's
God's
rods.
rods. Yeah, that's a real deal too, man. What do they call them? Gravity impact weapons.
That's what they just said at
Yeah.
gig.
Oh man,
Kinetic
kinetic impact weapons.
Yeah. when God just wants to stick it in your ass.
That's right.
God's rods. Oh, what the fuck were you saying about? Oh, yeah. We have another Russian guy that died unexpectedly. You keep scrolling through the fucking tabs like.
You told me it's, I'm running a show, so I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do next.
Russian energy executive this time dies after falling off a boat
At
full speed. Or was he pushed?
There's an awful lot of that happening over there. They're all in the energy business. They must be pissed because the profits are way down.
Well, yeah, because everything's been tariffed or what the fuck, sanctified or whatever.
Yeah, sanctioned.
Sanctioned. Well, that's about it. Yeah.
Ivan Pechorin, 39, was the managing director for the Corporation for the Development of the Far East and Arctic and died on Saturday near Rusky Island. Rusky Island, around 58.
Ruski.
Yep, 5,800 miles east of Moscow.
You know where Moscow's at?
Yeah, it's on Western Russia.
Right beside Moscow.
Yeah.
What? You could tell stupid jokes, but I can't?
Yeah. It's not that far away from Europe. It's actually considered kind of part of Europe. Pechorin is a latest high-powered businessman to mysteriously die since Russia invaded Ukraine on the 24th of February. According to Newsweek, this guy worked on modernizing aviation in eastern Russia and also developed resources in the Arctic in light of heavy sanctions.
Do we really have to go through his life story?
No.
He's done
dead.
now.
Yeah. And it's got a picture of the guy who did it underneath.
Okay.
Putin.
Putin on the Ritz.
Yeah. So, did you hear about that gal that brought the raccoon into the bar? Here in North
Here in North Dakota and
Yeah.
had a huge rabies scare.
Yeah. And they ended up arresting her ass.
Why?
Because it's against a lot of fuck with wild animals like that.
What if she raised it from...
No, they found it as a baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't do that. You can't snatch wild babies out of the wild and then raise them as your own.
I'm raising a camel spider.
I don't think that's native species.
Well,
I won't tell anybody.
Well,
I would advise not taking it to the bar, though. A woman
We don't
walked
have
in-
a bar.
Walked into a North Dakota bar carrying a raccoon, leading health officials to warn those who had contact with the animal about possible rabies exposure.
Well, did he bite anybody?
No.
Well, then why would there be an exposure?
Well, I mean, you can get it just through saliva.
Well, did he kiss anybody?
I don't know. Evidently not. Evidently everybody's fine. They killed the fucking. They arrested her. Killed the raccoon.
The raccoon go down on her or something?
No, he went down, but he went down dead.
Did he give some blowies?
They put it down.
Oh, Carrie said that's a dad joke. Of course, I'm a dad. What the fuck you talking about?
So anyway, yeah, they arrested her, charged her with a bunch of stuff, and killed the raccoon so they could test it for rabies. Evidently,
And then when they found out it didn't have rabies,
Yeah,
they
that's
felt like a whole bunch of dumb
bad.
fucks.
No, they always do that when they when they catch it with a baby animal. They usually almost always kill the animal.
It was still a baby.
Yeah, well, it was this young raccoon. She got it as a baby.
She didn't even have a chance to get rabies.
Well, I mean, rabies come from a bacteria, right?
Well, if she's had it since it was a baby, you have to catch rabies from something. You're not just going to develop rabies.
Yeah, I don't know.
So if this
enough
raccoon was
about
in a
rabies.
goddamn cage his whole fucking life, or strolling in the living room because that's all what it does. I mean, it's not like it's Cujo and got bit by a bat and got rabies.
Rabies is viral infection.
Okay,
Yeah, and
but you still have to transfer it somehow.
I don't know. It's the fucking talk to the game and fish. They're the ones.
I will. I'm
Yeah,
a
call them
neighbor.
up. Say what?
He
the
was
fuck's
my
the deal
neighbor.
with rabies?
He was my neighbor. Well, Carrie says if the mom had rabies, then the baby can have rabies.
Yeah,
Okay.
you could be born with rabies, but they would know.
They would
There-
know.
there would be
Yeah.
signs.
I mean, you just wouldn't carry a rabid raccoon into the fucking bar.
If you're drunk enough, you might.
It is North Dakota.
This is North Dakota.
I mean, we do have dumb fucks catching badgers for the shits and giggles.
Shits and giggles. Yep.
We can go back to Florida. What the fuck's this one? Florida man wears no pants, masturbates at McDonald's drive-thru. What the fuck? A 65-year-old. How old are you, Sanchez?
65.
Sanchez was caught at McDonald's
Fuck you.
drive-thru looking for a happy ending to go with his happy meal. Sanchez was arrested after rolling up to the window to his local Mickey D's without pants, grabbing a cashier's hand and trying to force her to touch his wiener.
So, I mean, I got to know how are these
does it
windows?
look
I mean,
how big's a wiener?
oh, yeah, flopping out the window.
You wonder what it looks like, huh?
Yeah, well, not so much.
Around 5:40 p.m., September 21st. Oh, that was last year. Clemens drove up to the first window at the McDonald's, and cashier quickly realized something was amiss. His pants.
Yeah.
Cashier turned to give him change and realized he didn't have any pants on. And she asked, "Where are you going to put your change, sir? You got no pockets." He was masturbating at the time as well. Before she could react, police say Clemens grabbed her hand and tried to make him finish. Ugh. She was able to yank her hand back and forth. Oh, he's been charged with misdemeanor battery.
Damn. Yeah, so Florida. Public masturbation, Florida.
And he was only half naked.
Oh, yeah. He just
No
didn't
drugs mentioned.
no drugs, yeah.
Just the senile old Sanchez.
Just needed somebody to help him.
Helping hand.
A helping hand at the drive-thru.
I liked how she yanked her hand back and forth. All right, next story.
All right. Florida
Short
man,
and sweet, huh?
Florida man demands drug money from woman, crushes her truck with excavator.
And she said, "Well, what about my baby inside?"
Tampa man was arrested and accused of using an excavator to crush a woman's truck after she failed to find enough money to buy drugs. According to the Charlotte County Sheriff's Office, 36-year-old Richard Hamilton of Inglewood was laughing hysterically as he used the bucket of an excavator to smash a woman's Chevrolet Silverado pickup on Saturday.
Langang asked if that was on the menu, his secret sauce.
Secret sauce.
Maybe that's what he was doing. He ordered something. And he's like, "Well, I would like this on it. Here, help me out."
Help me out. Can you squeeze this tube for me? Deputy said the incident began on Saturday night when Hamilton drove the woman to several gas stations around town, all while demanding she find money for drugs. Hamilton became increasingly agitated after the woman failed to come up with enough money, the sheriff's office added.
Where did he get the fucking excavator?
A day later on September 11th,
a day later. Okay.
Hamilton and the woman drove to his place of work at Kelly Stone, Sand and Boulders. Well, there's the name of a company. There, Hamilton got out of the woman's pickup and took the keys with him. When the woman told him her phone had died, calling several people in an effort to borrow money, Hamilton physically assaulted her. Sometimes later, he was seen laughing hysterically and smashing the pickup truck using the bucket of an excavator.
We got Drunkle tuning in. Cheers, Shelly.
Cheers to you.
Still waiting for an email with your address. We got shirts for you.
So this guy wanted some money to buy some dope, and he wanted his wife to get it, or his girlfriend.
Well, if he had fucking access to an excavator, I'm pretty sure he could just sell the fucker and go get some dope.
I think it belonged to his company.
It don't matter. Druggies don't care.
Yeah, I know.
Dude, I saw a prank on the internet where this I don't know, something to do with these two guys in a car pissed off this dude running an excavator.
Yeah.
And they ran out of the car and started chewing this dude's ass. The guy fucking smashed the car with an excavator.
I've seen that. Yeah.
And the guys just broke down like, "My kid's in the back seat."
Yeah, they were giving him some kind of ration of shit for something.
Yeah.
Yeah. They were fucking with him. They were like pulling up to him and messing with him with their cars. They wouldn't let him out or some shit like that.
Yeah, and they smashed the car, and then the guy said, "My kid's in the back seat," and they fucking started freaking out. And I'd be like, "Oh,
yeah,
Oh my God, that would suck.
That would definitely suck. So how about this woman that fell into the massive sinkhole at a car dealership?
It happens every fucking day.
Does it?
Well, we brought sinkholes up like past 2 or 3 episodes.
Have we?
Yes.
I thought it's been some time. Oh, well, then that's another one.
Carrie says role models. Was that a movie?
Role models.
Maybe that was on a movie. I thought it was
Reference to what?
a movie. Well, we were talking about the excavator.
Oh.
The guy in the excavator smashed the kid in the back seat of the cars, and the dads were fucking with the excavator guy.
Yeah.
The guys were being real role models to the kids.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yes, Carrie's saying that with the real great role models for the kids.
I thought it was on that movie Role Models.
Yeah.
I was in a band called Role Model.
Yeah, you were.
Yeah.
Did you ever get any audio from that?
No, those CDs, that audio I think is lost forever.
Oh yeah.
No idea where he's at. Candy says it's a movie. Yep. But that's not what I was. It was, yeah.
Yeah. So how
It's a
about
good
this?
movie.
Spoons and bowls that use electricity to make food taste saltier will go on sale in 2023. See,
Maybe they can use it with that fucking frozen hot dog.
see, it's already going to be salty enough, isn't it?
Wow, it could be even saltier.
Yeah,
Maybe
so,
some of that donkey dick too.
She wasn't using any silverware.
Yeah, she was
Raw dog
she was
chomping that
double
fucker.
fisting that fucker.
Yeah. Last April, we reported a development of a pair of chopsticks that can make food taste saltier without actually adding salt.
So, what's on the chopsticks to make it?
It's electricity.
Carrie says, "Don't bring up a donkey dick."
It's too late.
It's been brought up.
At that time, developers at Meiji University and Kirin
So,
Holdings suggested that similar technology could be applied to spoons and bowls. And they clearly wasted no time doing so because now we have a spoon and a bowl.
Electricity makes things salty.
This new tableware uses a simple, mild electrical current to enhance the salty flavors of food.
How?
This works by passing a specific wavelength of electricity from the surface of the utensil to the food, which keys into the ions such as sodium chloride that trigger our sense of saltiness. So basically, it fools your taste buds into thinking that you're eating something salty.
So what if somebody is salty?
I don't.
Would it
know that-
electrocute them? If somebody's just
No.
being salty?
No, there's not that kind of current.
Oh.
It's just
Is it dishwasher safe?
Because salt actually triggers an electrical function on your taste buds.
Is it dishwasher safe?
I don't know. It does not say.
Does it take those little batteries that are choke hazards?
I'm sure it takes batteries because it's electricity, and I can see at the end of this one little spoon here, looks like a battery compartment.
It looks like a bullet.
Looks
Like
like
a
something-
vibrator.
Looks like something that would take maybe a AAA.
It looks like a don't get lost rod
Yeah. For easy extraction.
for easy extraction.
I wonder if genitalia can.
I wonder what it
taste
looks
salt.
like. Weirdo.
That's me.
Ooh, Texas doctor performs vasectomy powered by the Rivian EV pickup.
Yeah.
So I read this one. Fucking power went out.
Power went out.
And this guy's laying there fucking spread eagle with his fucking pants down. And the fucking doctor's like, well, we can reschedule or I could
Plug in my pickup.
and he plugged in the pickup.
Plugged in the pickup. Gave the guy a vasectomy.
Yeah, with the power from his electric vehicle. Because
Yeah.
they had no power. So
Well, evidently it's got like an onboard generator to help it
Yeah.
regenerate its, batteries and stuff, for like, it's like a hybrid EV.
yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, that's a selling point.
I guess.
Even performs vasectomies. What kind of truck was this?
It's
Oh, excuse me. What
a
kind of
Rivian. I don't know.
You gotta scroll down.
For Pikes Peak. There's a.
Oh, wait a minute. What's the dude's name? Yang.
Christopher Yang.
Okay, so this
It's
probably is
a Rivian R1T pickup back in May and has been enjoying it so far in the usual ways, including on a road trip to Pikes Peak, Colorado. Thursday.
Oh, so it is in the U.S.
Yeah, Texas.
Oh.
Texas doctor performs vasectomy.
Candy says that'd make a great commercial for the truck.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, dude, we could do something like that.
Oh, yeah.
It'd have to
Look
be
up, see what Rivian's.
It would have to be a visual commercial, though. We'll have you laying on the podcast table.
No,
ready
no,
for
no, no. You
vasectomy.
ain't giving me no vasectomy.
Well, we can't because the power goes out.
I got a battery.
I'll just hook up some jumper cables
There you go.
to a battery.
Yeah, I wouldn't be a good candidate because you know.
It wouldn't actually be a vasectomy. It would be just me squishing your nuts with the jumper cables.
No, I'll pass on that.
Langake says Ford makes a hybrid with an inverter.
Well,
Okay.
I think all of them need an inverter. All those motors are AC motors, and all the batteries are DC. So they all have to have an inverter to change it over to AC, alternate current.
Is that what that means?
Yep, alternating current. That's
Okay.
right.
I bet DC means something like direct current or something.
Something just like that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Deviant current. It's not it's AC is acceptable current. DC is deviant current.
That works.
Commenter said that a Tesla Model Y could do it too,
But
it had
Well,
evidently
gotta
that's
keep reading.
That's
but
normal.
only if the doctor uses USB or 12-volt tools.
Right.
Continue the sentence,
The
Sanchez.
F-150 Lightning can save a wedding or two, but I'll bet it never powered a vasectomy. So that must be a Ford.
All right.
I'm right.
Well, that's a great selling point. Candy says, yeah, use that in the commercial.
Yeah. 4-wheel drive, plenty of distance on a charge, and keep you from making babies.
But you can use its power for AC appliances.
Yeah. Yeah, when, be
So when
prepared
all
for
these,
the-
coal heads say that, fucking when electric vehicles, everybody that's against all this green has got money in the coal business.
pretty much, yeah.
I mean, they don't want to lose their jobs.
Or they're getting money from the coal business.
Exactly.
They
don't want to lose their jobs. They don't want to lose that money. That, of course, they're against going green.
Well, the coal business.
then
is on
what
its
am I
way
gonna
out.
do?
I mean, coal is going to slowly die.
And then you see all these people, fucking California, was it, that they're having a huge power shortage, so the governor says, don't charge your fucking electric vehicles.
Right. After
a week after they fucking say we're not making any more gas vehicles.
after a certain date, you can only get electric vehicles.
Here's the thing. If everybody had their own little personal wind turbine and solar panels,
Right.
we could self-sustain. We wouldn't have to.
Yeah, but the technology,
we wouldn't have to-
still got to go a little bit for it to be an individually sustainable thing.
How? People are already using solar panels.
Right. But the technology is short term because all that stuff doesn't last long enough, or it won't supply enough electricity.
For a house? A single house?
Well, you know what, or that
There's not enough
Tesla's got what they
wind?
call a power wall, right? And it works off solar and wind power, and one power wall is like $400,000
And why is
Right,
it so expensive?
because that's what they're going to get.
Okay.
Yeah,
Langyang says you need 100 amp service just to charge an electric vehicle.
right,
Average house may have 100 just for its own power.
right,
Okay.
right. So how many amps you going to get out of a couple solar panels? 3?
Well, I'm just saying that's for lights,
Yeah,
so you don't have to worry about lights.
right. What about heat?
And then you got wind. And if you live next to a river, you got hydro.
Right.
I
But
mean,
the laws say you can't tap hydro for yourself
why not?
because the law says you can't.
What law?
The laws that all the power companies have bought for themselves.
For themselves.
Yeah.
They can tap it, but we can't.
Yeah, because they're a public utility.
So I can't set
They're,
up
they're special.
a little fucking little generator.
Little generator, no, they would shut you down
Oh,
and probably try to put you in jail and fine you a big fine.
you can't sustain life by
In
yourself.
Florida, you can't have solar.
And you can't have clothes either.
Evidently not. You can only masturbate in public. the drive-through.
It just seems like a big push not to be able to take care of ourselves.
Well, I mean, it's like I don't know what it's like now, but in the 90s in Colorado, even if you were building a house that was 100 miles off of the electrical grid, you still had to provide a place to hook it up to one. And it had to be wired the house had to be wired as if it was on an electrical grid.
Sounds like a racket to me.
It is a racket.
There you go.
It's a major racket because they don't want people to be self-sufficient. Who are you going to buy your electricity from if you don't have to buy it at all, right?
Well, nobody.
Nobody, right? So what are those poor millionaires going to do? How are they going to get fuel for their yachts? Are they going to buy electric yachts?
How are they going to be? Well, they could put a fucking sail up. They did it before in the fucking 1400s. Goddamn, how many hundreds of years ago they used sails? Nobody had electricity. They
That's
fucking
right.
sailed across the goddamn ocean.
That's right.
Do it again.
Do it again. Yeah. I'm all for it.
Well, why not?
Because I'd never get on another fucking boat in my life. It's fine with me.
Well, I'm just saying. It's been done once. It can
Yeah.
happen again.
But it's inconvenient. People don't want inconvenience.
Well, if it's free, why not?
No. I mean, that's just it. If
you had a $1 million yacht, but it cost you $300,000 to fucking sail from, well, not sail, but go from point A to
Right.
point B, but it was free, but it would take you a little longer. Wouldn't you take the free route?
Well, yeah, but see, the thing is people who are like uber wealthy and so, like billionaires and stuff, they don't want people to not have to pay for stuff. They want people to have to pay. Even if there's something free available, they don't want that. They want them to pay.
Candy says that's exactly how their house is. Their house functions like a normal house, but we haul our own water and live off solar.
There you go.
That's in Colorado.
Really? Where in Colorado is that?
I don't know. It's Colorado. I'm not asking for
I know.
specifics.
When I lived there, I worked building houses.
When you lived there, how many fucking ages ago was that?
And that's what I said. I don't know what it's like now.
Yeah. There you go. Things have changed.
Maybe.
Well,
I mean,
obviously.
the house may be wired for 110 volt electricity. I mean, she's out there. I'm sure she'll let us know,
have
right?
changed. Things have changed. She lives outside of Grand Junction.
Okay. All right.
So there.
Yeah, I used to live in Grand Junction.
Okay, good for you.
Yeah.
How long ago? I bet it wasn't very grand when you lived there. It's just Junction.
It's still not very grand. It's
It was just Junction.
it's not much going on in Grand Junction.
How long ago have you been there?
It was 96.
Okay. It could become grand in that time.
Yeah.
So we have Kangaroo guy.
Yeah.
Kangaroo who killed man stood over body and stopped paramedics from trying to save him.
Brr. Fucking kangaroos
Those
are badass.
muscular motherfuckers. And Candy said, yes, things have changed a lot. So this kangaroo killed this motherfucker
Yep.
and stood guard over him so paramedics could not
To make
save
sure
him.
he died.
Well, I'm pretty sure he didn't know what paramedics were
Yeah.
or EMS.
He was, guarding his kill.
Well, the thing is, with EMS, paramedics, the first thing when we roll up on scene is scene safety. There's a fucking kangaroo. Scene is not safe. You do not get near him.
There you go.
The guy's going to die.
The guy's going to die. 77 years old.
Well, he was ready to die anyways.
Come on now.
Seriously. Life expectancy in the U.S. is what? 70?
84, 85.
No.
Yeah.
Not for males.
Yeah.
Females, maybe.
I was just reading
Things
on this.
have
It's
changed.
like, in the last, 3-4 days, I was just reading on this.
Carrie, look it up.
Yeah. Life expectancy.
It is not 84 for males. I guarantee
I
that.
just read something about it.
Langus says, shoot him, then attend to the patient. Well, that's all fine and dandy, but as EMS, we are not allowed to have guns in an ambulance.
This
Just
is
in case
Australia.
somebody gets out of control, you don't want them having access to a gun. We do have a gun box in the ambulance.
Oh,
I
it was.
guess.
He was keeping this kangaroo as a pet.
Well, that's his own damn fault then,
Jesus.
right?
Yeah.
You don't keep like that lady keeping a raccoon as a
Keeping
pet.
a raccoon.
Maybe laws are different in Australia.
I don't know.
Had a raccoon. It was Pete.
Carrie's mom had a raccoon. His name was
I
Pete.
bet she didn't take it to the fucking bar.
Yeah. I don't think Carrie's mom's going to be taking a raccoon to the bar.
Did he have a?
Once Mrs. Pete had babies, she was not nice anymore.
All right, Carrie.
Was it repeat?
If you want a microphone, you can come over here and talk to.
No, we got 4 minutes left.
Okay.
It's too late.
But it's about
Yeah. So
Read-
kangaroos
quit scrolling
are
and just read it.
badass. Well, let me get to it.
Just scrolling through the fucking story. Be like, yeah, kangaroos are badass.
Yeah, as well as having attacked Eads, the kangaroo was reported as having made it difficult for emergency services to get to the 77-year-old to try to treat him by standing guard over his body. Maybe he's trying to protect him. Police subsequently
I have a
decided
human.
to
I
shoot
will
the
love
kangaroo in a bid to treat this and save Eads.
I will love him and squash him and call him my squishy.
A WA, which I'm
World Australia.
Yeah. Western Australia. Police spokesman told 9 News attending officers are required to euthanize a kangaroo by firearm. Unfortunately, the 77-year-old's injuries were too severe and he passed away at the scene.
You know how kangaroos, how they can kick you? You know how they do that?
They grow back on their tail.
Yeah, those are muscular fucking tails.
Bad. And
They can balance on their tails.
they can knock you out with their arms. I mean,
Well, I'm talking about their tail. That,
Oh, yeah,
that
yeah, tail-
motherfucker.
no.
Did you ever look inside a kangaroo's pouch? That is some sick shit.
oh yeah, never
That is
done that.
disgusting and nasty.
Why would you want to look in there?
Because I saw a video of the camera go in there and look at the little Joey.
Oh yeah,
Ugh.
oh dank and
Ugh.
disgusting.
And humid.
Yeah.
So life expectancy. 79.
Well, that's not 77.
It's not 84 either. It's 86. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. We got lots of fucking stories up. We got a lot more to go. That just leaves more for next week, right?
There you go.
Bookmark that shit.
I got all this shit.
Make it happen. We got some El Gato Del Rio that we haven't played before. And we'll see you next Thursday. Thanks for tuning in.
Bye.
One, two, three, four. I got my second taste of hell with you riding beside me. It's the only place we ever go. It's 100 miles an hour all over the highway. It's a bombshell ready to blow. We find these lines behind our eyes. We climb into the clear blue skies. We gotta let it go. Gotta let it go.
Rolling through the dirt, my heart is thumping. Mud beneath my nails at the surf I'm scratching. Can't control this hell you put me into. I'm drowning in all this pain and I blame you.
Find these lines behind our eyes. We climb into the clear blue skies. We gotta let it go. You gotta let it go. I was driving through Tallahassee late one night. It was raining.